Most of us don't look up to the stars as often as we did when we were children. We take the stars, the moon, the sun, the Milky Way galaxy and the entire universe for granted. Unfortunately, most of us have lost sight of just how spectacular outer space really is. It is remarkably beautiful, incredibly vast and quite mysterious. Let's take a look at some of the most mind-boggling facts about outer space, and if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe. Number 1. Feet skin peels. In an environment like space with no gravity, astronauts do not need to use their feet to walk. As a result, the skin on the feet becomes soft and peels right off. Unfortunately, astronauts can't do laundry in space, so they wear the same socks for several days in a row. When they remove these socks, they do so with great care, since the skin cells from the peeled skin can float all around. Number 2. 306 sextillion stars. We will likely never know how many stars are in outer space. At the current moment, we have attempted to estimate only the number of stars in our galaxy, the Milky Way. Scientists and mathematicians have tried to multiply the number of stars in the Milky Way galaxy by the number of estimated galaxies. The result of that calculation is astronomical and incomprehensible. It's unlikely a truly accurate estimation will be made anytime soon or ever. Most scientists cite a study published in Nature that estimates the number of stars in the universe to be 306 sextillion. That's 3 followed by 23 zeros. Yet this figure is merely an educated guess and triple what was previously thought. Number 3. Neutron star. NASA scientists believe that neutron stars are one of the likely endpoints of stars that have abnormally high masses. It's born when supernova stars explode and their cores collapse. The result of this explosion is a neutron star that rotates at an incredible rate of speed. They typically rotate upwards of 60 to 600 times per second in the immediate aftermath of their birth. If the right physics are in place, a recently born neutron star can actually eclipse 600 rotations per second. Number 4. Outer space is complete silence. Most assume that an area as enormous as outer space would have some noise. Surprisingly, outer space is totally silent. This is due to the fact that sound waves require a medium in order to travel from one point to another. Outer space has no atmosphere to permit such travel. Astronauts can talk to one another and Earth-based personnel thanks to the use of radio waves. Number 5. The mass of Sun. The Earth star is the Sun. It is immensely dense. The Sun is so massive that it takes up 99% of the solar system. This is why it has such strong gravity. Scientists have classified our Sun as a G-type main sequence star. This classification means that the Sun fuses around 600 million tons of hydrogen to helium every second. The Sun also transforms around 4 million tons of matter into energy as a result of its hydrogen and helium activity. Since the Sun is so large, it will turn into a red giant when it dies. At that point it will completely engulf the Earth. Thankfully, it will take around 5 billion years for that to happen. Number 6. Thousands of planets. While our solar system has 8 planets, the rest of space has thousands. it is highly likely that there are many more planets that we have yet to discover. We have discovered 1,800 new worlds and another 3,000 are still pending confirmation. Unfortunately, most of the planets that we have discovered are not located in the Goldilocks zone that permits the existence of life. Almost all of the planets that we've discovered are far too hot to sustain life. While many of these planets are smaller than Earth, they are still classified as planets. Some are referred to as extrasolar planets, exoplanets, as they orbit other stars. Number 7. Weather on Earth. Most of us complain about the weather during the winter and sometimes during the summer. However, we have it easy here on Earth compared to other planets. For example, Venus is about 5 times as hot as boiling water. Mars and Mercury have remarkable changes in temperature throughout the course of a single day. The winds on Neptune reach 1,600 miles per hour. Jupiter has extremely fast and powerful winds, including its famous Great Red Spot. This is an enormous hurricane that has ravished the planet for 3 centuries. Number 8. The largest asteroid. Earth is located within an asteroid belt with a 600-mile diameter and represents 1/3 of the entire belt's mass. If one were to equate Earth's surface area to a space on Earth, it would be the land area of either Argentina or India. Earth is so large that many scientists have argued that it should not be referred to as an asteroid. While it has the characteristics of an asteroid, they would like to refer to it as a dwarf planet. Earth is notable for more than just its impressive size. The Mammoth asteroid has water, in the form of ice, on its surface. An unmanned spacecraft called Dawn orbits Earth. Number 9. A black hole is eating the largest star. The largest star in the universe got too close to a black hole. The black hole is now in the midst of tearing it apart while swallowing it. Up until this discovery, we had only been able to study the aftermath of these events. While we know that almost every large galaxy has a supermassive black hole at its center, this is the first time that scientists have identified a black hole actually consuming a star. Number 10. The Earth-like lava planet. Kepler-78b, outside of our solar system that some refer to as a lava world. It is similar to Earth in terms of composition and size, except for the fact that it is incredibly hot. Kepler-78b is an exoplanet with an extremely tight orbit that puzzles most astronomers. The fact that it has 80% more mass than Earth goes to show that the planets outside of our solar system are significantly different compared to our planet. Thank you for watching, and if you like our video, please subscribe.